Hello, and welcome to the Byron FFA's annual banquet. In the past, we would have a list of supporters playing on a screen to view while eating. Feel free to eat as much as you want as you watch the entire program. Hope you have something good. Wish we could be sharing right now. Since we will not be recognizing special guests in attendance, I will be recognizing our sponsors for you to begin our virtual award program. Feel free to give one power clap after each name as if you were watching in person. Mr. Mike and Miss Vicky Oliver, Mr. Will and Miss Paula Honke, Mr. Bill Butcher from Wren Barn Greenhouse, Cabber Farms, Ken and Mary Butcher and family, Flamingo Kids Signs, the Hooley family, Mr. Wayne and Miss Juanita Ritter, Mr. Scott and Miss Debbie Ritter, Byron FFA Alumni, Miss Peg Forbush, Lloyd Miller and Sons, Aldermans Incorporated, Van Agen Farms, Streeter Farms, Adams Farms, Maple Leaf Farms, Miss Jackie Sneed, Mrs. Margie Whaley, Krasinski Farms, McGuire Farms, Mr. Dale and Miss Doris Honke, Ag Pro Services, Brian Martindale, Mr. Mark Dobson, Mrs. Tricia Murphy Alderman, Mr. Don White, Mr. Tim and Mrs. Kim Narhi, Mr. Lee Narhi, Mr. John Narhi, Mr. Bill Bowers, Mr. Brad Ritter from Ritter Farms, Mr. Jim and Mrs. Val Ritter, Mr. David Mitchell, Mr. David Wyrick, Mrs. Ruth Ann Oliver, Hall's Greenhouse, Wyrick's Orchard, Mr. Jim Williams, Markley Farms, Randy, Denise, Troy, and Kyle Markley, Markley Farm Supply, Chuck and Carol Markley, Oliver Williams Farms, Weberville Feed and Grain, Michigan State University Swine Farm, Mrs. Tammy Hyatt from the Lapeer County FFA, Blight Propane, Mr. Dutch and Mrs. Dara Russell, and Mrs. Charlotte Passig.
As the Byron FFA president, I would like to welcome each of you and thank you for watching as we recognize members for their efforts throughout this year. Your support and encouragement is greatly appreciated. I would like to introduce my fellow seniors on the Byron FFA officer team: Elijah Huggins, our vice president, Thad Code, our second vice president, Brianna Chapman, our treasurer, and Riley Jordan, our sentinel. We will be taking turns with this presentation of this year's awards. Certificates, pins, and plaques will be available in the Ag Room for students to pick up when school resumes in the fall. Seniors, you can contact Mr. Forbush to set up an appointment to pick up your awards once the stay-at-home orders have been lifted.
We're going to be getting us started with the awards for the 68th annual Byron FFA Parent Member Banquet. So I'll start us off with leadership contest and convention participants. So participating in the state FFA band, choir, and talent from Byron were Emily Daly, Jillian Wells, Bonnie Virgin, Charlotte Killinger, and Cameron Steele. Serving as courtesy corps members were Lana Tridell and Trevor Ritter at state convention, and Caden Vanderlip, Jillian Wells, Charlotte Killinger, and Patrick Delahanty at district and regional levels. For Creed Speaking Contest, Lana Tridell earned her Gold Award at district and was a regional qualifier. For the Green Hand Public Speaking, Patrick Delahanty earned his Silver Award at districts. On to Job Interview, Jenna Anderson and Jenna Hadfield both earned their Silver Award at districts. And Public Speaking, Paige Fondren earned her Silver Award at districts. Demonstration, Brianna Chapman, Jenna Goodrich, and Jenna Belmas all earned their Silver Award at districts. For Green Hand Conduct of Meetings, Olivia Chapman, Trevor Ritter, Julia Slakta, Carter Bell, Cameron Steele, Mitchell Morrow, and Cole Lair all earned their Gold Award at districts and a Gold Award at regionals and were alternate to state. For Parliamentary Procedure Blue Team was Claire Krasinski, Amber Snow, Michaela Brotherton, Seth Alec, Matthew Johnson, Mallory Skelski, Pearl Schmidt, and Ralph Schlussler all earned their Gold Award at districts. Our Parliamentary Procedure Gold team, which consisted of Riley Jordan, Megan Morrow, Aubrey Savoda, Jacelyn Royer, Ashlyn Bell, Allison Dix, and Emily Daly, all earned their Gold Award at districts and a Silver Award at regionals.
Chapter Creed Speaking Contest. The participants were Olivia Chapman, Austin Cole, and Lana Tridell. Your chapter winner was Lana Tridell. For fruit and nut sales in past years, we decided to set goals with prizes attained for reaching each desired sale level. Our first goal was $400. 7 people met this goal: Claire Krasinski, Austin Cole, Sarah Cornell, Juliana Goodrich, Ashley Johnston, Lana Tridell, and Emily Williams. Each received a $20 cash reward. Our second goal was $500. 8 people met this goal: Jenna Anderson, Reese Arndt, Michaela Brotherton, Thad Code, Gordy Kennedy, Skylar Lewis, Trevor Ritter, Bonnie Virgin. Each received $30 cash reward. Our third goal level was $750. 2 people met this goal: Riley Jordan and Ralph Schlussler. Each got a $40 cash award. Our fourth goal level was $1,000. 3 people met this goal: Allison Dix, Jacelyn Royer, and Michael Tennyson. Each received a $50 cash reward. Our fifth goal level was $1,250. 2 people met this goal: Allison Glass and Taylor McDowell. They received $75 cash award. Our top sale goal level was $1,500. 1 member met this goal by selling almost $1,700 worth of fruit and nuts. This member was Troy Bedell. He received $100 cash award. Thank you to all the members that participated in our sale and all of you that purchased fruit and nuts. Because of your efforts and support of our community, we were able to profit almost $11,000 from our sale this year. In our chapter bylaws, it states that members must earn their first FFA jacket. They do that through participation in FFA activities. We are proud to introduce 24 members who have earned their first FFA jacket this year. We will be presenting membership signs to these members: Reese Arndt, Carter Bell, Patrick Boza, Olivia Chapman, Austin Cole, Sarah Cornell, Kayla Doan, Brooklyn Durand, Dylan Galbraith, Juliana Goodrich, Dakota Hines, Gordon Kennedy, Cole Lair, Austin Mason, Mitchell Morrow, Griffin Pearson, Trevor Ritter, Joey Siegel, Ryan Ceylon, Julia Slakta, Madeline Spears, Cameron Steele, Lana Tridell, and Jillian Wells.
All right, so our next category is the tractor driving contest. There were no 2019 chapter driving contest winners. In this 2-wheel tractor driving contest, Ralph Schlussler placed second, and Colby Shelter Shetler, who was our chapter winner and placed second in the region. In the zero-turn mowing contest, Ronnie Wolf placed second in both the chapter and the regional contest, and Thad Code placed first in both the chapter and regional contest. In the regional Michigan Farm Bureau discussion, meet Olivia Chapman represented Byron very well. This year, we will recognize members that did particularly well on their report cards. We will award a certificate to members that earned nothing lower than an A for their first semester grades on the report card: Jenna Belmis, Brianna Chapman, Olivia Chapman, Lainey Eccleberry, Hannah Franks, Juliana Goodrich, Elizabeth Kennedy, Gordon Kennedy, Mitchell Morrow, Ashley Nixon, Pearl Schmidt, Julia Slakta, Cameron Steele, Kelsey Strzelecki Davis, Lana Tridell, Nathan Webster, Emily Williams, Kayla Wilson, and Jaden Secor. We would also like to offer a special recognition for members that earned straight A's with no A- for their first semester grades. We had 5 members achieve that honor. They were Gordon Kennedy, Pearl Schmidt, Julius Lacta, Kelsey Strzelecki Davis, and Lana Tridell. Congratulations on doing so well academically. We hope you can maintain this high level of academic achievement throughout the remainder of your high school career. After figuring their GPA, members then fill out our chapter point sheet, where they earn points for all the activities that they participate in. We have separate ladders for first-year members called Green Hands, and our second through fourth-year members. We would like to recognize members whose name appear on at least once on the Green Hand Ladder of Success, or the chapter Ladder of Success. These members were very active in the first year with the high school FFA. Certificates for being on Green Hand Ladder of Success go to Reese Arndt, Patrick Boza, Olivia Chapman, Austin Cole, Carter Kramer, Dylan Galbraith, Charlotte Killinger, Cole Lair, Aiden Lott, Trevor Ritter, Julius Lacta, Cameron Steele, Lana Tridell, Caden Vanderlip, and Jillian Wells. We hope to see this group continue to show interest in the FFA for the next 3 years and begin to step into leadership roles for our organization. Nice job, Green Hands. These next members are between their second and fourth year of FFA membership and have shown a high level of participation in our chapter. Certificates for being on the Ladder Chapter of Success go to Jenna Anderson, Troy Bedell, Ashlyn Bell, Jenna Belmis, Claire Krasinski, Thad Code, Allison Dix, Paige Fondren, Allison Glass, Sadie Huggins, Elijah Huggins, Ashley Johnston, Riley Jordan, Julia Lane, Nolan Lane, Olivia Passig, Trevor Raymond, Jason Royer, Ralph Schlussler, Aubrey Savoda, Bonnie Virgin, Emily Williams, and Oranda Wilson.
Star Green Hand Award. Runner-up awards, Trevor Ritter and Lana Tridell. 2020 Star Green Hand is Cole Layer. Star Chapter Award. Runner-up awards, Jenna Anderson and Ralph Schlussler. 2020 Star Chapter Degree, Claire Krasinski. Star Junior Award. Runner-up awards, Allison Dix and Jenna Balmas. 2020 Star Junior, Allison Dix. DeKalb Award. Runner-up awards, Thad Code and Jason Royer. 2020 DeKalb Award, Riley Jordan. 2019 State FFA Degree Earners. Certificates are Ashton Bell, Thad Jacob Code, Jenna Goodrich, Elijah Huggins, Ashley Johnston, Riley Jordan, Jacob Miller, Jacelyn Royer, Aubrey Savoda, and Emily Williams. Of these award members, Jason Royer was recognized with a Gold State degree at the state convention. Only 24 members earned that honor. Way to go, JC. Through active supervised agriculture experience programs, participation in FFA activities, and community service, the following students have earned this year's Outstanding Juniors Award and Regional Degree. Winners are Jenna Balmas, Lainey Eccleberry, Paige Fondren, Allison Glass, Jordan Hatfield, Sadie Huggins, Julia Lane, Olivia Passig, and Cadence Robinson.
Each fall, members across Michigan receive broiler chickens on hopefully what is a warm Tuesday in September. They raise these birds for 5 weeks, then take them to the state FFA broiler contest to be butchered and judged by a poultry extension specialist. We would like to recognize participants in this year's state broiler contest. Our chapter raised 4 broiler chicken entries. We would first like to recognize students from our first hour ag biology. Class was divided in half and each had their own group of 25 birds to care for. Their names were the Fat Chicks and Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner. Both groups did an excellent job caring for their birds, but they did not place high enough to earn a trophy. Next, we would like to recognize the students from our 4th hour Ag Biology class. Their class was also divided into 2 teams. The names were Old Red and Cock-a-Doodle-Doo. Both teams also did a great job caring for their birds. And both teams earned a silver award for their efforts. Great job to both classes, but the real winners were the families in need that utilized the Loaves and Fishes Food Bank in Vernon, since our birds were all processed and donated to that. Individuals who raised birds at home were Ralph Schlusser and our exchange student from Germany, Alessio Neuenhausen. Both students raised some nice chickens even though they didn't earn a trophy. At this time, me and my fellow senior officers that will be graduating would like to send a special presentation to our parents. As this year's Sentinel, I am glad to begin. Mom, thank you for being my best friend and biggest supporter for my entire life. Without you, I truly would not have made it to high school. Being as I'm so young and could not drive until the beginning of my junior year, you had to drive me around for so long, and I don't know how you put up with it, because all of the things I did to have you drive me to was insane. You are a superhero, Mom. Thank you for driving me countless places, back and forth from home back to school, to FFA practice, to softball practice, to soccer practice. You are truly amazing. You inspire me all the time to become a better person, be the best me that I can be. I know being a single mom must be hard for you, but you make it look so easy, and I don't know how you do it. Thank you for never being too busy for me and working full time, being able to support me and everything that I want to accomplish in life. Thank you for coming to all my games, even though you would work till 5 o'clock or go in early just so you could get out early and come see me. You are the true definition of a superhero and a super mom, and I am so glad that you are mine. Thank you for always putting my needs before yours, no matter what, and never complaining about how much you work and how you barely get time for yourself. And an especially huge thank you for working through this pandemic and still being able to be there for me and making sure that I get through the rest of high school. Thank you for teaching me how to be strong and fight my own battles. You are the best. You're my hero, Mom. I love you.
Mom and Dad, I know this isn't the thank you we all had in mind, because in my opinion, you both deserve to be shown off in front of the whole FFA on banquet night. But a video will have to do for now. So anyways, thank you both for having my back throughout all my life and supporting me with whatever I decide to do, from softball to soccer to even being an officer. I can't think of a better support system than you. Because I know you both push me to be the best, from coming to all my games, or Dad catching endless pitches and bringing me to tryouts. Thank you for always being there for me and having an open door for me to go to when I needed it. Mom, you've given me the perfect example of what it means to be a strong woman, and shown me and my sisters how to put family first. Without you, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have a strong will that I do now, or have the one person I know will support me through anything. Dad, it was always a joke that I was the closest thing you had to a son. But with that taught me a lot of responsibility, of how to take care of others and how to do the hard work, because even after a rough day, in the end, the outcome is what is all worth the struggle. So I'll keep this short and sweet, because I know once Mom hears me begin, she'll start to tear. So thank you both for getting me through some of the hardest days and supporting me no matter how frustrated I make you. Thank you for keeping me safe, but also giving me my space to witness the real world on my own. I hope one day to make both of you as proud as you have made me, to be able to call you my parents. Thank you both.
Mom, thank you for always asking if anyone wants to play Othello and then continuing to kick my butt every single time we played. Thanks for the countless tips and tricks you have taught me in the kitchen, and for always finding a way to give me a lesson on how to cook. I am forever grateful for that, and if I become half the cook that you are, I'll be proud. Thank you for always showing me and my siblings the newest funny video that you saw on Facebook, and for always watching the video on your phone on full volume while we're trying to watch a movie. Your ability to cook dinner, talking to Aunt Pat on the phone, and still understand what's going on in the movie we're watching never ceases to amaze me. Dad, thank you for teaching me how to drive down the back roads and to and from Grandma's house, and for trusting me to drive Mom's new truck into town. Thank you for teaching me how to hunt and fish, and most importantly, showing me how to clean whatever deer or fish that I have harvested. Thank you for showing up to all of my sports, whether it meant you had to leave work early and drive 2 hours to watch me chase a golf ball around, or drive me an hour and 45 minutes to have me come in last place in a bowling tournament. You were always there silently cheering me on. Thank you for instilling in me the same work ethic that you have, whether it's cutting wood or building a new barn to put that very wood in. You have always taught me to give my all in everything I do.
Dear Mom, Dad, and Maria, I'd just like to thank you for everything you guys have done for me over the past 4 years of high school and pretty much for all my life growing up. I couldn't have done it without you guys. It's been a crazy 12 years of high school, but 4 years of high school. Time flies when you're having fun, and I would just like to thank Maria for being able to take us to every event, seeing all of our sport events, driving from there to over there, Just thank you for that. It means a lot. I love you. And thank you, Dad, for teaching me all the things, growing up, building cars and, building me into the man that I am today. So I'd like to thank you. And Mom, thank you for, you have 5 kids. I know it's tough being able to try to provide single mom, so I thank you for that. I love the effort that you put in for us and being able to take care of 5 kids. And I just want to thank you, and I love you. And I love all of you. And I know that I gave you guys a rough time here and there, but, we got through it. And thank you, Dad, for stepping up and being my dad. Love you. And yeah, so love you guys. Thank you for everything you did. Okay.
Dear Mom and Dad, I would just have to say thank you for everything that you have done for me. You have helped me with my homework, helped me get things done around the house, and the biggest thing that you've helped me with is just support. I couldn't make it throughout most of the things I've done in high school without you, and all I can say is thank you for everything that you've done and how much you've been there for me.
We would also like to extend a special thank you to all of the parents for your support that you give our members throughout the year.
Hello and welcome to the new Forbush household. I'm Tate Forbush, the Byron FFA advisor, and I want to welcome you to our awards ceremony for 2020. I'm standing here on the deck of my new home, overlooking my beautiful swamp. I feel like Shrek. Yes, we even have some nice boulders. I'm so glad that all of you have made it this far into the video and have taken the time to watch and support our young people in the efforts that they put forth through the 2019-2020 school year. Even though it's been shortened, the kids still did put a lot of effort in, and we really appreciate everything that they've done. We've got a really great group of freshmen that have come in, and I look forward to them taking over the leadership of this organization in the near future. Of course, always sad to see our seniors graduate and move on, but it's exciting to see what holds in their future for them. I'm going to start my part of the program tonight by recognizing our PALS program. First of all and foremost, I want to recognize our coordinators, Mrs. Margie Whaley and Mrs. Jackie Sneed, do an awesome job at taking care of our PALS program. I really appreciate all the work they put in, because there's absolutely no way that we could run this mentoring program between our high school members and the elementary students without the direction and leadership of Mrs. Sneed and Mrs. Whaley. They are truly awesome individuals. I'm going to start by recognizing our PALS, starting with our first year members. These are freshmen who really got their year cut short because they don't get started in PALS until the semester begins, and so they really only had a few meetings to actually get to know their little pal. But they're doing a nice job, and I look forward to having them back next year. Our first year pals are Olivia Chapman, Juliana Goodrich, Lindsay Hatfield, Trevor Ritter, Joey Siegel, Julia Slakta, Cameron Steele, Kelsey Streletsky, Lana Tridell, Jillian Wells, and Brooklyn Zakor. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, I'd like to recognize our second year pals. Involved for the second year are Jenna Hadfield, Shelby Cars, Mallory Skalski, Emily Daly, Claire Krasinski, Andrew Pettit, Johnny Moe, Troy Bedell, James Miller, and Seth Alec. Congratulations, second year pals. Next, we'll recognize our third year pals. Being in pals for the third year are Garrett Boyce, Paige Fondren, Jordan Hatfield, Nolan Lang, Jared Moe, Olivia Passig, and Cadence Robinson. Let's recognize our third year pals. The first year pals are getting a pin for their jacket as well as a certificate. Second and third year pals also getting a certificate. Finally, I'd like to recognize our fourth year pals. These individuals have been in PALS since their freshman year. They're seniors, getting ready to graduate, and they'll be receiving a plaque for being involved in PALS for 4 years. Our 4-year pals are Thad Code, Rebecca Cornell, Elijah Huggins, Ashley Johnston, Jacob Miller, Megan Morrow, and Emily Williams. Let's give our 4-year pals a round of applause. I would like to now introduce Mrs. Mina Forbush, who will be presenting the FFA Alumni Scholarship Recipients for this year. Welcome, Mrs. Forbush.
Thank you, Mr. Forbush. With successful fundraisers and generous support from the community, the Byron FFA Alumni is pleased to be awarding 8 scholarships this year. The class of 2020 recipients are Thad Code, Elijah Huggins, Ashley Johnston, Riley Jordan, Liz Kennedy, JC Royer, Aubrey Svoboda, and Emily Williams. We'd like to thank you for all you've done in the past to support your chapter and its members. And we wish you the best of luck as you move forward with the next phase of your life. We'd also like to thank all the parents and community members who support the chapter and the alumni through donations and our fundraisers. Our goal has always been to support the FFA chapter, its individual members, and its advisor. And we are very fortunate that your generosity allows us to continue to do so. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the Byron FFA alumni and friends for all of their efforts throughout the years in supporting the FFA students and all of the activities that we carry out through the FFA. Due to our limited labor auction this year, we will really be leaning on the support of our Byron FFA alumni to help us financially, since we didn't have the opportunity to hold an in-person labor auction and ended up holding an online sale. But of course, without bringing nearly as much funds in, we're going to be very appreciative of the fact that our FFA alumni has done such a great job of managing their funds, and they have some extra funds that hopefully will be able to tide us over until we get to our fruit and nut sale in the fall. So again, thank you so much to the FFA alumni and friends. We encourage you to come out and support the alumni at the annual plant sale the week before Memorial Day, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all day. and we'll be there from 8 until noon on Saturday, the week of Memorial Day weekend. So please come out and support the FFA alumni, who in turn does an excellent job of supporting the FFA members. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Don White. Don is not only a member of our FFA Alumni Executive Committee, but together with his sons, Matthew and Donald, they've created a scholarship in memory of Christine White. The Christine White Memorial Scholarship has been passed out for several years by the White family, and I'd like to introduce Mr. White in presenting this year's edition of the Christine White Memorial Scholarship. Thank you so much to the Byron FFA alumni and friends for all of the support that you've given to the FFA for many, many years. And thank you to all of you out there that have volunteered your time to help in one of the alumni activities that helps to raise funds so that we can give scholarships to our seniors, as well as helping other students in many, many ways. So again, thank you to the alumni. Speaking of active alumni, next we want to recognize the winner of the Christine White Memorial Scholarship. Several years ago, Don White and his sons, Matthew and Donald, developed a scholarship fund in memory of Christine White. They've been giving a scholarship to a senior to help them further their education each year. And this year's recipient of the Christine White Memorial Scholarship is Thad Code. Congratulations to Thad as he continues his education at Lake Superior State University in Natural Resources Management. So congratulations to Thad, and good luck as you move on. Thank you so much again, Mr. White and the White family, for establishing the Christine White Memorial Scholarship and recognizing our members each year with some money to help them further their education. Speaking of money presented by a local family to further the education of Byron FFA members, back in 2003, Ken and Mary Butcher Scholarship Fund was established by Ken Butcher before he passed. The fund has supported scholarships for Byron FFA seniors throughout the years, and also helps to support the PALS program and sending students to the Washington Leadership Conference. Unfortunately, this year, because the National FFA had to cancel the Washington Leadership Conference, that program will not be an opportunity for our members this year. But it's so nice that the Butcher family is still willing to support our members through their scholarship program, as well as helping to support our PALS program. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Bob Butcher, who will be presenting this year's edition of the Butcher Family Memorial Scholarship.
Hello everyone, I'm Bob Butcher, and I'm here to present the 2020 edition of the Ken and Mary Butcher Family Scholarship. My family moved to the area in 1956. My parents started a dairy farm northwest of town, and my four siblings and I all graduated from Byron High School and all participated in FFA over the years, bringing valuable lessons through leadership contests, skills contests, serving as officers, and giving back to the community. Since 2003, our family has distributed over $30,000 to Byron FFA seniors that are off to college. Tonight we'll be giving $1,500 scholarship as part of our award, along with a commemorative plaque. Before I do, I'd like to extend special thanks and appreciation from our family to Bob Wiles and his family for contributing each year to the scholarship fund and keeping the fund alive. Thanks again, Bob. And now, please join me in congratulating the 23rd recipient of the Ken and Mary Butcher Family Scholarship, Riley Jordan.
Thank you again, Butcher family, for all of your support throughout the years of not only our seniors in their efforts to improve their education, but also in support of our PALS program and our students sending to the Washington Leadership Conference program. Thank you again, Butchers. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching the 2019-2020 version of the Byron FFA Awards presentations. It's a little bit different, obviously, rather than being in the gym with all of you enjoying a meal together, but I'd like to really tell you that I enjoy the opportunity to be here in my Spartan slippers, out on my deck, enjoying my beautiful swamp. And I hope you enjoy it as well. At this time, I'd like to turn the program over to our retiring president, Miss Emily Williams, as she and her fellow retiring officers will be inducting our newly elected officers for their year of service through 2020 and 2021. Thank you again for watching our presentation.
At this time, we would like our retiring officers to read the installation ceremony to officially pass leadership onto our newly elected officer team. Olivia Passig, as President-elect, you have been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our chapter for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our chapter in all of its worthy undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office.
Paige Fondren, as Vice President-elect, your record of accomplishment indicates you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our chapter, preside over meetings in her absence, and keep all committees working efficiently.
Jenna Belmas, as second Vice President-elect, your work ethic epitomizes the phrase that without labor neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. You are tasked with keeping open and effective communication between our chapter and our supporters and the FFA alumni and friends. May your year of service help you develop an appreciation for the FFA alumni.
As Secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of our meetings and to carry on chapter correspondence. You should provide the chapter with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws. Jenna Hadfield, you've been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing a chapter budget and maintaining sound financial practices.
Sadie Huggins, as reporter-elect, your duty is to inform the public about the FFA. You're expected to work closely with news media, including state and national FFA publications. You should keep a record of photographs and articles concerning the FFA and its members, and be responsible for compiling our FFA history.
Allison Dix, as Sentinel-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends and caring for the meeting room and FFA equipment, and providing for the control of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies.
I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in your respective office to which you were elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for your all chapter members. Before we adjourn tonight, we would like to thank each of you again for watching and for all the support you provide us each year. This will be a memorable awards presentation that we seniors leaving the Byron FFA after so many years of activity will always remember. While it isn't what we had hoped for as our senior level banquet, we are glad to have the opportunity to share the accomplishments of the Byron FFA with you. Underclassmen, it is now up to you to continue the long-standing traditions of the Byron FFA and keep this program strong for future students as they come into the program. Thank you for watching.